Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of the creditrepairshop.com, making this video in my home office. Want to catch up on some? I told you that I would get on them, and this one here is we're gonna talk about First Cash Inc. and Cash America West Inc. This Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has filed a lawsuit against these two companies for taking advantage of military families. The states, it says here, Cash America West operates pawn stores in Arizona, Nevada, Utah, and Washington. And let's see the other one here. First Cash owns and operates 1,000 retail pawn shops in the United States, offering pawn loans through its wholly owned corporate subsidiary, Cash America West. And Cash America West has the four, but First Cash is all over the United States, over 1,000 retail. Now, this one here hits me pretty. Brings back, I'll just say it brings back some old memories of something that happened to me when I was in the military. Some of you may not know, and these tactics are now being used against regular, citizens, not just military citizens. But one of the things that these companies would do is they know that you will get in trouble if you have debts that a debt collector is trying to, or even an original creditor. They didn't even have to get it to a debt collector. The original creditor, what they would do is they would try to get an attachment onto your pay. I forget what they called it, but it's like an attachment, and that's where if you get a loan or something, it's going to automatically come out of your pay, so you don't have it. And they were setting this up because some of the times service members could be overseas. Like I was overseas like 4 or 5 different times, and my car payment would just come out. And but not making a lot of money, being in the military, only 18 years old, I got into a little bit of financial trouble. Not even a lot because I wasn't making a lot, but even $200 or $300 was like financial trouble for me back then. And what they would do is they would threaten to go to your first sergeant. We're gonna send a letter to your first sergeant. You don't want that because you get in. Number one, you don't want when you're in the military, they could say anything to you. It might be a little bit different now, but back then they would be like, you better pay this or you're going to get an article. I think it was Article 15 or 16. It's been so long, forgive me. But Article 15, you get in trouble, get written up. You don't want that. You don't want that trouble. And so what these companies, they really specialized in going after military people because they know the pressure that they can put on you, because you don't want to get in trouble. You don't want to have any marks against you because it's going to hurt you from being promoted. You don't want any of that. So First Cash Inc. and Cash America West, if you have any loans through them, payday loans, anything that you pawn, anything, get it. You either go to the CFPB, file a complaint, or you can come to us and we'll send the information to you to get you out of those loans. Because what they're going to do is they're going to end up doing a forgiveness. I'm pretty sure they're going to end up doing a forgiveness. And let me see here, reading, it says that they were imposing a 36% interest on items that were pawned, and that was a violation of a certain rule on the interest rate that they were charging. They went past the maximum allowable rate, but people didn't know that. And that also goes for a spouse or a family member of that is a family member of the military, the active duty military individual, or inactive also, as long as you were in the military. And it says that they violated the Military Lending Act. And the Military Lending Act does not allow them to charge the same type of interest rate that they might be able to charge someone that's not in the military. Let me see here. Fast Cash. Let's see what they did also. It just says, well, number one, that it says that Fast Cash has been violating this since 2013, and they were ordered back in 2010 to fix the problems, and they didn't fix it. And now, all the way now, it was November 2021 when they actually decided to go ahead and move forward with the suit, because they were just like, hey, you're CFPB, you're not going to do nothing about it, and we're going to make millions of dollars in between, which they did. I mean, you're talking about more than 11 years before they actually moved forward on it. So, but I just want to let you know, I saw that it came down First Cash Inc. and Cash America West, over 1,000 locations across the United States. Um, According to the lawsuit, was charging interest rates that was not allowed by the Military Lending Act, and among some other things that you might want to read up on. So if you are in the military, or even if you are not in the military and you did business with them, maybe you might be able to file a complaint and either get your balance forgiven or get it reduced when they get ready to make a resolution with these companies. They're not going to close the company, so it's going to come to a resolution. All right, this is Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of the creditrepairshop.com. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Ask your questions. I was just on there answering a bunch of questions. If you need help with your credit, go to the website, thecreditrepairshop.com. If you need your credit reports and scores, go to my website, your3scores.com. Grab them. I would really appreciate that. That is one way that I help monetize my time here with you on YouTube. If you need my debt validation letter, statute of limitations letter, or cease and desist collection activities letters, those letters and links are below this video. If you're being sued by a third-party debt collection company, you can we can write your response for you, so you at least have a chance of fighting them. You don't always have to just lay down and allow them to just sue you and you get a default judgment, or even a judgment because you didn't have any response to the allegations that they set forth in their complaint. All right, thank you for your time. This is Stephen A. Williams, president and founder of the creditrepairshop.com, and I will be back in my office next week.